what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Texas, and today we're gonna be talking about the power-up pass, right? I'm at level 79 right now, and we have unlocked this 93 to 94 overall power-up pass, and now it's my job to go and find the best use for this pass. Now, the thing about this pass is it came out, I want to say, a month too late, right? We're supposed to get the last series back in December, because that's pretty much how they go. Yeah, one obviously beginning of the year from August, September, one in October, one in November. There's supposed to be one in December, but because they had to postpone it because of COVID and trying to get the Christmas content out, we got this pass way later than we're supposed to. And a lot of us already have players on our team that are way better than this power pass and players you can get with it, you know? So it's not really gonna help out too many top end teams. The best it can do is save you some coins, but for the lower end teams, man, you can definitely get some players that'll be on your team for a while and are worth it. So let's go ahead and give you guys Texas's opinion about which player in the game is best utilized with this pass. Let's get to it. Yes, sir. Today, you kings need to get out here and treat yourselves to what you deserve. Stop wasting money on packs. Check out the MUT Reserve. Link down in the description below. You can go ahead and get training, players, and coins. And they all get cheaper when you use code Texas at checkout for 15% off. You get one of these passes at level 75, and also another one of these passes for daily objective log. I think it's like around like 150, I want to say. So I'm far from getting an extra one, which is fine right now because there's no use at this point, in my opinion, for two of these things because I can barely find one player worth the damn on both sides of the ball. Now, I can see this pass being very, very clutch to have when Team of the Year comes out, and like, let's say a guy like Aaron Rodgers, let's say his 94 goes up to like 300,000 coins because of how good his Team of the Year quarterback is. Then this pass will have some use. But as of right now, I found two people, right? We're on Mudhead right now. We filtered by position, and we're gonna start with quarterbacks right now. And there's not really any quarterback in this game that is worthy of this power pass outside of the aforementioned Aaron Rodgers. And if he gets that Team of the Year quarterback coming up this week, he's going to be a really clutch card to have because of the fact that he has a really, really amazing release in this game, as well as you'll be able to save some coin instead of having to buy his 94 for like 200,000 coins right now. Others receiving votes, you got a guy like Kyler Murray, who's not a bad option because he has that training bypass for his 95. So you can go ahead and get this man and save 200,000 coins instead of buying his Redux card for 227, and you'll get a quarterback out of here who is basically a much more affordable Michael Vick. You go ahead and power him up to a 96 overall. The thing about it is you don't get Gunslinger on this dude's card to 97 overall, and so you're pretty much only getting this guy for escape artists, and I don't think that is worth it, especially when there's quarterbacks in this game like Josh Allen or Michael Vick, while more expensive, can get Gunslinger and escape artists. Passing in this game without Gunslinger is really, really hard to do. And then you obviously got to factor in if dudes have one step aheads, if they got mid-zone KOs and acrobats, like the window just gets even smaller and smaller and smaller. So you got to have Gunslinger as just on all your quarterbacks. And since Kyler Murray can't get that till his next upgrade, which probably won't be until, what, maybe not Team of the Year, I'm sorry, until Team Builders or until like Golden Ticket time, maybe even Combine. Like he's not going to get 97 overall anytime soon, I don't think. So it's just kind of like a bad card to have, in my opinion, because you're having to spend what, I mean, 2 AP for escape artists ain't that bad, but at the end of the day, just go get like Michael Vick, who gets Gunslinger, and you'll be spending more coins, but getting a better quarterback. Kyler Murray is just like a budget version of Vick, but not as good because of not having that velocity or that extra ability to make his throws come out his hand much faster. As far as quarterbacks on this list, man, there's not really anybody I would use his pass on, and same thing goes for running backs. Some of y'all might be saying, what about Todd Gurley, man? 92 speed, 93 powered up, 95 with sprinter. Not a bad option to have right now, but I think there's a better running back at the 95 overall power pass, or with the training options you can get that's going to be able to do a lot more for you. So, I mean, for the cheap wise, it's not too bad. Plus, at the 91, 92 overall power pass, I think Saquon Barkley is a better option because of also the fact he gets 95 speed. So, like, I think running backs right now, because there's one at a lower position that's way better and one at a, not better, but that's just the same, and one at a higher overall position between the Bo Jackson and the Kamara, who are extremely way more valuable. These running backs are kind of all middling, in my opinion. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention this as well. Use this pass on whoever you want to put this pass on, right? If you're rocking a theme team, go ahead, put it on your guy that you need. If you want to put this pass on a fullback, by all means, do what you want to do with this pass. That's not I'm not going to judge you for it, obviously. I will judge you if you got this power pass on like a 92 speed receiver, though. Then I'm like, what the hell's wrong with you? Like, what are you doing? Now on the theme team, you got to pass on somebody that's terrible. I will judge you. But at the end of the day, use this pass if you want to use this pass. So my job here is just to help you guys pick the best possible player. And my opinion is not fact, but most of the times it is. No running backs, no fullbacks. Next up, we got wide receivers. And we got a lot to choose from, man. We got Steve Smith, Brian Finneran, Chad Johnson, Tyler Boyd, Lynn Swan, Mike Evans. Last but not least, obviously, we got slow Michael Thomas. If you're rocking the Saints theme team, Michael Thomas makes a lot of sense. If you ain't using the Saints theme team, don't get Michael Thomas. That is just a waste. That's just a absolute waste. So out of the receivers that are here, obviously the one thing you want to have is speed, because a lot of guys in this game are rocking a lot of one step aheads or rocking a lot of 99 speed defensive backs. So you got a lot of theme team dudes out here. Washington, Raiders, Cardinals even. Like these dudes got 98, 99 speed. And so you're going to have speed with plus route set to be able to create separation of some of these guys or face the wrath of just getting annoyed at trying to throw the ball and these dudes always being in your way. So with speed being a main priority, that leaves it with 3 wide receivers. You got Tyreek Hill, we got Devin Hester, and we got Calvin Ridley. Devin Hester's not a bad option, by the way. This dude's going to be out here for really cheap power. We're only going to run you like 10,000 coins. Obviously, a lot of training goes into it. You power this man all the way up, get play fake maxed out. I believe he will hit the 90 medium and 92 short route running, which puts him at all the thresholds. Now, I just don't know if he can get route tech. I would assume he can because he's a 95 overall. That seems to be the threshold for a lot of these receivers to be able to get route tech. So maybe he can get it, but I'm not entirely sure. If he can't get it, hard pass, obviously, because you want to have route tech to be able to beat guys down the field. But the fact that he also takes so much in play fake to be able to get the thresholds to be able to beat man coverage, quote unquote, naturally, not really worth it. So if Hester's not really the option I would go with, let's take a look at Tyreek right now. And Tyreek is one of the guys that we all love to have in Madden, one of the faster dudes in the game. Power is going for around 10,000 coins, and you can go ahead and get him up to his 94. So let's go check out his 93. Just add +1s, by the way, if you guys didn't know what I was doing. So 95 speed with the 90 short, 90 medium, and 94 deep at 5'10", 185 pounds. Hits all the thresholds. But the thing about him is you have to power him up one more to be able to go ahead and get yourself to 95 to get route tech, which is a lot of training. I'm not exactly sure how much training it is. Let me check real quick. Open the link in new tab, power up. And let's go to upgrades real quick on Mudhead. And it looks like Tyreek Hill, it costs 8,000 additional training for a total of 13,000 training to get this guy all the way up to be able to get the route tech ability at 95 overall. So that leaves us down to 1. And he goes by the name of Calvin Ridley. At the Ghost Calvin Ridley, right? And this dude is a monster, man. Hits all the thresholds naturally, so you don't need any play fake or go deep on this dude. 95 speed, 6 foot, 195 pounds with the good agility, good change of direction. And if you're going to power this man up, it's only going to run you, what, 6,681 training? So that's half than Tyreek. That's half of Tyreek right now, which is amazing. And then the power's around the same price as Tyreek's. The only difference is the 89s will be going for a little bit more coins than Tyreek's 87, but still half the training for a guy that is, what, 2 inches taller, maybe 3 inches. I think Tyreek might be 5'10", probably 5'11". Forgot the height that fast. But 6'1" with the better speed, or with the same speed and the lesser cost of being able to get him powered all the way up. I think Calvin really is the no-brainer choice for this power pass on offense if you're looking for a receiver to get the ball to down the field with a 97 speed, because that is, again, 1 speed point slower than guys like T.Y. with 98, then Metcalf with 98, and if you aren't powering these guys all the way up, it's the same speed as Metcalf on his 95 playoff card and Tyreek or T.Y. on his playoff card as well with the 97. So I think he's really amazing to have. I had him on the team for a while until I ended up getting Randy Moss, and now I have no need for him. But for those that don't got the receiving core that I have, he is going to be worth picking up. As you guys know, I don't like using power pass on linemen just because I feel like you're not getting much bang for your usage of this pass, right? Why use something you grind all this time for on an offensive lineman when you can use it on a receiver or running back and get more, usefulness out of it? But because this pass is really kind of limited into players, a lineman would not be a bad option, and being stuck with the offensive lineman is not a bad thing this year. I honestly kind of regret choosing 93 Julio or 92 Julio, I don't know what overall he was, over my 93 right tackle Jonathan Ogden, because I would have much rather had him, because linemen in this game really don't get outdated, right? Receivers, skill guys get outdated. Linemen pretty much, they plays the same, bro. My Lawrence Taylor has been bodied on multiple occasions by 89 Lane Johnson. I don't know why. I can't explain it. Maybe because he has great speed. But Lane Johnson has bodied some of the best pass rushers in this game. And he came out back in like October, maybe even earlier, maybe September. Whereas like, obviously my receiver, like Julio, I picked him. And then I replaced him probably a month later with other guys that are way faster. So being stuck with a lineman is not bad. Now, the only thing is it's going to be very expensive to power some of these cards up. Like, so if you wanted to get Jonathan Ogden, for example, it wouldn't be a bad card to be stuck with, but his power is going 340,000 coins. So you're not really saving coins on that card. But there are a lot of other options you can get. So I might use it to pass on Brandon Brooks, because right now, I have an auctionable right guard that I can sell. Think about that if you guys don't like anybody at the skill positions with this power pass. So like I said, I had no use for this power pass, so it makes more sense to go ahead and sell my right guard and then pick up a guy like Brandon Brooks for just training. And then we'll be locked in with our entire line for the rest of the year, because we have a Nat left tackle, we have a Nat left guard, we have a Nat center, Nat right guard now with Brandon Brooks, and an auctionable right tackle that I'll eventually replace with the Nat one when one comes out. Now we're on to defense, and yeah, it was kind of hard finding one on offense. On defense, man, let me tell you, bro, there's not much here. So since defensive line play is really bad, there's not really anybody on this list that impresses me outside of two guys. And that's going to be Nick Bosa and Julius Peppers. But like, you can get a guy with 99 block shed and he'll still get bodied on run play. A guy with 99 power, 99 finesse move, and he'll still take his time getting off blocks. And if he's double teamed, holy hell, you got to hope for that random double team split. Otherwise, he's going to get pancaked. So yeah, line play is probably the worst it's ever been this year, because of, again, they make everything balanced towards the offense, man. Like, dudes just don't shed like they used to. And even with abilities, it's still kind of hit or miss at times. And then obviously, lineman abilities go into play, then your dudes just ain't doing much. So yeah, linemen right now really aren't worth it outside of just two dudes, which is going to be Nick Bosa and Julius Peppers, but we'll come back to that. Linebackers are so bad this year, man. Unless they have lurker, they don't animate, then obviously at this power pass, most of the linebackers are going to be very, very slow. So all hard passes. So now that leaves us with the defensive backs. Now, the thing with cornerbacks is a lot of these guys end up being the exact same, which is hilarious to me. Like, we got Champ Bailey, who's going to be out here with, I think he only has like 91 speed, so 94 powered up. That's not great. And I don't even know what his power is going for right now, but because they're 50 cards, probably going for a little bit overpriced than you want to be paying. Let's see. Janoris Jenkins out here, or Jack Rabbit Jenkins is known as, he's kind of fast. 91 speed. Wait, sensing a trend right now. Joe Hayden, Browns and Steelers team, 91 speed. So I'm not seeing any cornerbacks at the 93 overall spot. That makes a lot of sense. Darrelle Revis out here with 92 speed, 93 powered up, obviously. Even at 93, Shaq Griffin is not making the cut right now. He does have 96 speed, powered all the way up with Sprinter, but not getting 99 zone coverage, not really having top tier man. Makes this card kind of not that good. Plus, on top of that, there's cornerbacks at a low overall, like Deion Sanders, that are better. And there's cornerbacks at like one overall higher at 95. I should say not 94, but 95, that also do a little bit more damage. And like, you're right there, bro. It'd been good to have this guy about a month ago. But as of right now, man, cornerbacks, So check out safeties. Check out 93 Malcolm Jenkins out here for the 0 chill, 90 speed. Nope, not even a good sub linebacker with that 84 hit power. So not gonna be crazy to go with that guy right there. Ed Reed's a beast, obviously. 91 speed, 92, 94 powered up, 87 hit power. Not great. There's a guy at the free safety spot, which is way better. Let's keep going. Let's keep checking this out right now. We got Harrison Smith, who is basically white Cam Chancellor. And he's going to be out here with 88 speed, so 89 powered up with 93 hit power with decent agility, no change of direction though. So again, just another sub linebacker that's just not going to do much damage for you. And we got Cam Chancellor, who obviously is probably the guy everybody wants to have on their roster right now. But like I said, Cam Chancellor, just not worth it, man. Why you don't see him on a lot of people's rosters right now because of, I mean, one, Isaiah Simmons is a better safety than he is, but that 90 speed at this point, bro, like he's a linebacker. And when it comes to free safety, man, like there's not really anybody much better either. So this is such a interesting pass. The best guy at free safety is Steve Atwater, right? Mika Fitzpatrick's not bad for the price. Obviously, it's gonna run you like a few coins in training, and then a bunch of players, obviously between the 82, the 85. But he's going to be out here with, what, 95 speed, 99 zone coverage. but there's a guy at 92 overall with Eddie Jackson who's going to be able to have better man coverage, obviously top tier zone, same speed, and better hit power. It's like, okay, Minka Fitzpatrick, outdated. But Steve Atwater is a great choice if you're looking for a guy to have because he has the speed you want as a user. He can't be put at sub linebacker. He can play there if you put him in the game, but he can't like be hidden on your bench at that spot because he's a free safety right now, unfortunately. But I mean, the speed he has is crazy. So power was going for 11,000 coins. So just for the cost of training and then the power pass, you're able to get a guy that's going to get out of here with 95 speed and 94 hit power and 97 zone coverage. You don't want to use him. So he's the best choice, but he's the best choice out of a bunch of bad options, which is unfortunate right now. So on defense, there's not really anybody that I see in the secondary that is like you must have on your team. He's kind of the closest guy to it, but this pass is probably best utilized on a Nat offensive lineman to be stuck with him for the rest of the year, or Calvin Ridley, or if you really want to use on a defensive lineman, Peppers or Bosa. I would go with Peppers though, just because of the fact that he is a little bit better than Bosa. Let me see if we can go to Bosa real quick. But Peppers have the same speed. They have basically the same ratings. The only difference is Peppers has way better block shit. But like I said earlier, none of those stuff actually matters. Let me know down in the comments section below who you guys use your power pass on. And we'll be back tomorrow when we hit level 80 and show you guys who the best choice is for the tier or the 95 power pass. Because we have a bunch of good choices with that one. But with this 93, 94 overall power pass, man, I want to see what you guys decided to go ahead and use it on. Because I don't see anybody that I like. And so, anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. It's Big Boy Texas. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace.
They say money came by your happiness, but I swear to God, it's a good down payment. Trying to stuff so many binges in my pocket, you would swear that I was out here trying to drown Franklin. I was bred in the slums, got fed up with crumbs, now you don't play a pound cake. Told me money was a root of all evil, but I swear to God, I ain't never found safe.